Hey guys, wanna see something really special? Oh yeah, this is my Sony a7 III, and this is a memory card. And as of today, it doesn't go into the memory card slot 2. The one works, the 2 doesn't work, which means I'm gonna package this thing up and take it back to the store and get my warranty. There you go. Okay, so I am again officially without a camera. Now you guys probably remember the incident a year ago with my G9. So this is the second time I am completely cameraless. And well, actually I'm not. I still have this, and this is the Lumix G80, the Micro Four Thirds camera I just keep coming back to. So let's rig this into a full-fledged vlogging camera. Now for that I'm going to need a couple of more accessories. I'm going to use the Lava 7.5mm ultra wide angle completely manual lens because this is a Panasonic system and autofocus is really crappy on this. So manual all the way with a variable ND filter which goes from 1.5 stop all the way to 9 stops of reduction. This means that I can use this camera then outside with 1/50th of a second shutter speed using this variable ND filter. And as for the microphone, I'm going to put on the Rode VideoMic NTG. Now the camera with the kit lens comes in at around $800, dollars, euros, whichever way you go, and it's not with the Leica lens, it's actually with a Panasonic G lens, which is 12 to 60mm f something a lot to something even more, and this one is f2.8 to f4 I think, but I'm just gonna swap this and add the Lava. And look at how small this is right now. This is like the smallest setup that you can have. And having a vlog camera that is really small is just an awesome way to go. So let's put the microphone on. And I'm also going to use this tripod, which I know it's white. It's a Manfrotto something that has extendable legs. And it has a nice ball head. And it's meant for light systems. This is an awesome thing, but it's white. So I have no idea why I purchased the white one. And there we go, like a vlogging system camera, which is just awesome. Yeah, let's give it a try. And there we go, the familiar wide angle shot that I used to have on my Lumix G9 before that broke down. So is this a viable option? I mean, the room is echoey, so please don't mind the room echo, but wow, this is like extremely wide. I will, however, need to get used to manual focusing because I completely forgot how to manually focus. Luckily, I still have the beard, so I can see the peaking on my beard. Oh yeah, there we go. So, vlogging camera number 1 and vlogging camera number 2. Okay, and this is now a direct comparison between the Lumix G80 and the Osmo Action. Now, comparing the price of these two cameras, of course the Osmo Action is the cheaper one because it's like 200 or 300 bucks. With a small 50 euro microphone or dollar microphone, you know, you have it all set up. And this is a little bit more expensive setup now because the camera with the kit lens comes at 800 and I've switched the lens to the Lava, which is 500. So now I'm already at over 1,200 euros and a microphone that is 250 euros. So I'm at 1,500 euros already with this very simple Micro Four Thirds setup compared to this. So which one is going to be better? I mean, from the image quality and everything, this one is going to be much better, but this is just so simple. It's so small, you can carry it with you all the time. And so let's take both of these cameras out and just compare them and see which one is more convenient to use. I don't know which one to look actually. So the Lumix G80 is a Micro Four Thirds 16 megapixel camera that shoots 4K up to 30 frames per second and Full HD up to 60, and it's really awesome for photography. This is actually my first camera that I got, and since it's a Micro Four Thirds camera, it also has the Micro Four Thirds Panasonic Lumix Awesome stabilization, which is much better than on my much more expensive Sony. Now when it comes to dynamic range on the G80, you have about 12 stops of dynamic range for raw photography, and for video you typically get around 8, 9, maybe 10 stops of dynamic range because the camera doesn't use any log image profiles, just the Cinelike. Now on the Osmo Action I have no idea how much dynamic range I have, but I think this one is going to be a little bit better. And let's just face it, how much dynamic range do you actually need for a vlogging camera, and how much you're actually looking at the background if you in the same time want it to be blurry? So So basically, I mean, the Osmo Action is a much better package for just going out and vlogging with it, because it's a tiny compact camera, and if it falls on the ground, it's not going to break. However, you know, on the G80, which is actually my girlfriend's camera, if that falls down, yeah, I'm gonna be in trouble. So for vlogging outside or like really fast, you know, just talking to the camera, speaking your mind, I think the Osmo is actually a little bit better. Now, you've probably seen the image quality difference between the Osmo Action and this camera and the shots before. I mean, this one is clearly the winner for these types of vlogs, but it's so convenient to have a small camera like the Osmo Action or a GoPro to put in your pocket. But still, you know, this is the better choice. Now, the cool thing about having such a wide-angle lens on a camera like this is if you switch it to f11 or f16, for instance, and just focus into infinity, because it's a manual focus lens, you will always have everything in focus, which is kind of cool. So you pretty much end up with an action camera type of look. And you can also choose to have a little bit of a shallow depth of field with an f2 aperture on a wide angle lens like this. That's pretty much as you're going to get. So now the question is the 1500 plus euros that I paid for the G80 with the lava lens with the microphone actually worth it compared to the Osmo Action, which is just about 200 euros plus the 50 euros for the microphone? I mean, is there really that big of a difference? Now, of course, with a Micro Four Thirds camera, you have a better dynamic range, you have a better low light performance, and you have a little bit of shallow depth of field. You can also change the lens and use this for fully fledged cinematography. This is so light and compact, you can take it anywhere and it's not going to break if it falls. Plus, it's watertight, so you can do vlogs under the water. So let me know what you guys think. I will leave you with this video over here. If you want to stay on the channel, hit like, hit subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.